He's got the new ball in his hand. Here he goes. And he's a bit wayward occasionally too. That is a horror start. Sprayed down the leg side.
They love their cricket, the Nepalis.
Well, the first run's off the bat, and there's going to be bonus runs here. You're not going to believe this. Oh, it's chopped on. Runs, wickets, all happening in the opening over.
2 dot balls, but this time no footwork.
If you're wondering about the demand and the hype and the craze and the fanaticism for the Nepal Premier League,
that's Pubudu Dasanayake. He's been through quite a few association nations. He's coached Nepal, he coached Canada. Tell me a bit about him.
Number 2, it's kept low. Anil Shah tries to play across it, and all of a sudden it's game on here at the TU.
Ball kept a tad low and uprooted the off stump.
Helped around the corner with the pace of soul. I think that'll get to the rope.
Just speaking to the groundsman. That's 4. It's down the leg side as well. Was it leg buys or was it off the bat? We've got to wait and see. He's got 6 trips
in the air. Gets a good piece of it. Not sure if he's going to get enough to get to the rope. Oh, yes, he will. There's another Super 4 powered by NCell 4G. Malanta, a little very, very special place.
Love your local knowledge.
Down the leg side, and the potential of a maiden for Mukia is ruined by another Super 4 powered by NCell 4G to round out the 4th. It's 34. Now, we're going to get some immediate in-game reaction. Let's get down to Mikhail Vaswamy, who's got...
But in saying that, you've got to assess conditions and assess the wicket and then play accordingly. So, yeah, it's always trying to be positive and proactive.
Right, thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck in this very game.
Do not want to take a single to Nicholas Curtin. He is ever so quick.
He's a very dangerous customer with the ball, Aqib Ilyas. You can expect him to ask a few questions, and just like how I'm going to ask a few questions to HG Ackerman in the combox. Good afternoon, HG.
The spinners came into their own, and certainly the middle and later order really struggled with Kevin O'Brien talking to you about that. Get a win early on in the competition. It just eases the pressure, not only the players but the coaching staff as well.
6.15, brilliant.
It's a critical spell for both sides. He's tried his very best just to find some sort of rhythm on this surface. Malanta carries on his merry little way here. Smeared away on the leg side. They run hard, they'll get 2. So a good over again for the Bolts. Concludes the 7, 61 for 2.
It's HG, as you pointed out. Pull out this time. Just threw the kitchen sink at that one. Aqib Ilyas, former captain of Oman. Good use of his speed. A stride forward. It goes the distance as well. That's a very fine strike. That's a Siddharth Bank 6. Crossing ropes, creating hopes. What a shot.
Shot of the afternoon for me.
Look at that for a spectacle. Look at that for a view. Tell you what, this is a beautiful country, and the cricket as well, top quality, dished out. Wonderfully struck. He's placing the ball with sublime ease. Stand and deliver. Milanta into his 40s, and he's taking Janakpur balls home this afternoon.
This is some shot. There's a long off in place, and there's a sweeper on the offside.
Courtesy that innings from Milanta. Thakur can just about play along and take his time. Look at that. Yes, don't mind a two-wheeler ride, of course. Andrew used to take quite a few rides before as well. We're having a chat. But at the moment, Janakpur bowls in complete control of the situation and riding on a sea of confidence.
100 ODI wickets going past the likes of Rashid Khan. There's no doubting his ability to take wickets. Sometimes when he plays for Nepal, he almost looks for them a little bit too much. I think now as captain of the Kings, he'll know the importance of his 4 overs.
When he was at the Daredevils.
It's a very elegant stroke down the ground. There's something about left-handers, isn't there? And Malantha is maybe going to be trumping Martin Guptill's 50 the way he's going. You get great reward down. Helped around the corner. That's going to be 4 more. He's making it look easy. Mukia, you can see what he's trying to do. Maybe bowl a cut. 4 more. Well, this is only going one direction now. The way Malantha's going, even though Mukia's got his trademark smile on, it's another Super 4 powered by Ncell 4G, and he's hit plenty of them. 8 altogether now in his innings, 10 boundaries in total, all going to Malantha. I'm going to touch on one thing there in the crowd. This one's swept around the corner. Is protection out there, but can't cut it off. Gets a hand on it, but merely just paddles it over the rope. Daniel Carell out there, who bizarrely we haven't seen bowl yet. He's a fine left arm spinner. That's not going to help his confidence. He misfields. Powered into the leg side, going to be at least a couple. Mukia does pretty well in the end. Martin Guptill helps him out.
Extras have helped, definitely.
Goes downtown and smashes into the roof right in front of our commentary position. Well, that's a Siddhartha Bank 6 if I've ever seen one. 14 bowled, 117 for 2.
That's again losing his radar. They've just not got things right this afternoon.
What a knock from Milantha. And now it is Thakur's turn. Good piece of fielding at deep third man. It's a couple, but it was a good shot. Short and wide, hit it up and over point. But Kitan was good, moved around, good commitment. Saved a couple of runs, just delaying the inevitable.
Look at that for a shot. In complete control. What a way to pull that in front of square. Lahiru Milantha has been the flavour this afternoon. That's high up in the air. That'll land safe. They've only got a single at the moment, and they'll have to settle for one. Poor running over here. For a brief moment, Milantha thought that was crossing the ropes, and that victory moment will be delayed by a couple of deliveries. There it is. Janakpur bowls finish off in emphatic style. Register the first ever